Well, welcome to Electrician Live. So you've probably heard by now on various social medias, as well as on our YouTube channels, our Instagram channels, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. We are launching live on January 4th, 2020 with a first ever vidcast podcast dedicated to the electrician. Now, I've spent over 30 years in this industry, both getting the hands dirty as well as working in an office environment, being an inspector, being an engineer, being somebody that deals with all aspects of electricity. Served on many code making panels, many committees. And so, but at the end of the day, I'm an electrician and I'm most proud of being an electrician. So I looked out there and I did not see anything that catered to the electrician. The stories, the news topics, the tools, the live tool reviews, your input on it, people being able to call in to a show on a weekly basis and really just spout off or give your feelings or chime in to certain topics. And there really wasn't anything out there. So what we've done at Electrical Code Academy and in conjunction with Master the NEC is that we're putting out a weekly talk show type of format for electricians to talk about anything from politics to guns to how they relate to electricians, things that happen in the trade, on the field, news you hear in the industry, maybe acquisitions from larger companies or something. All that stuff we want to bring to this series. So we're excited about it. It's going to launch January 4th. So as you see tickering across the top is you need to download Skype. Now I have Skype for my phones as well as on my computer. It's free and you can call in on Skype using the ticker Master the NEC. That's our number. And you can call in and you can get on the show. If you want to chime about some type of topic or you want to join in on something, it's not scripted. You can join us and partake in the joy of talking about electricians and everything that might run into on the field. Two ways we're doing this. It's going to be a podcast, but I'm also going to be recording the podcast. So you might see me talking and looking around during a commercial or whatnot if we run them. But because it's kind of a podcast, so I'm not really catering to the video aspect of this, even though we're going to have it. Because we want to document the whole concept as we start this concept of a series. So we're excited about it, that you will be able to interact with us and call in through Skype. And so if you haven't been to the website, here's the website. So it's electricianlive.com. You see a catchy little logo here with the mic and the live. It's our first weekly podcast videocast series. It's strictly dedicated to the electrician. You see that we're going to have episodes each week. And the first episode, for example, is going to be the inaugural launch party on January 4th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, it is going to be recorded, so you can watch it at a later date. Would love to have you there live. But you'll see it's some electricians and politics. Interesting. We're not going to have a situation where you call in and do nothing but bash a candidate. And I'm not going to push my political beliefs down your throat. It's simply a conversation that we'll have. In other words, people will sometimes on job sites, you'll find that electrician finds out the inspector is a Republican and you're a Democrat and you hesitate to say anything, or what kind of conversations you get in. Maybe you've had a weird encounter on a job site. So I would love to hear about that so that you can, share that with us. It's kind of interesting. I have some stories I'll share about that. I'm kind of outspoken in my political belief, but I am in Texas, by the way. So anyway, so as you can see here, there'll be an episode on, we'll talk most trusted brands. Like, do you like Milwaukee versus Rigid? Do you like the Ryobis? What do you like? And we're going to talk about that. And of course, also inspectors versus electricians. That should be an interesting topic. Feel free to call in. Again, using Master the NEC as the ticker to call in right there. But you'll see that we'll also post other episodes, promos, different things as well. Incidentally, you can listen to it live right here by going to the Pure Podcast. If you go to Pure Podcast up here, you'll be able to listen to it live, right? So here's a promo we did, but when the live show's going on, this right here will be running live, and all you have to do is click play, or if that doesn't work for you, click somewhere in the timeline, and it'll play for you. And you can listen live right here. This works on your phone. This also works on it. Whether or not you're at Spreaker itself, go right to Spreaker. If you go right to Spreaker and listen, you can actually chat with us live. You can actually chat right here, leave a comment. But that'll be there. Of course, here you can listen to all of our other podcasts that we've done. But the live ones will be playing live on here. But we will also try to stream them directly from the website as well. So you'll be able to do that. Now, we're also going to be broadcasting this live from our Facebook page as well as our YouTube feed. So you'll be able to listen there as well live if you want to as well. And it's live, so whatever happens, happens. That's the whole beauty of the live thing. So if we don't get any call-ins, okay, well, maybe the system's not working, then I'll chat about whatever. We'll keep the show as brief. The concept of format of these shows are going to be 30 minutes to 45 minutes unless we have a special guest. And if we have a special guest, then it might be a little longer if we have a special guest to make it worth their time to talk about the different subjects and chime in. But callers can call in using Skype, and you won't appear in the video. The audio you might be, but you'll be on the podcast version. So again, this is a podcast version, and we're just recording the video feed of the podcast. So give you two options to listen. That's all we're trying to do with it. So hopefully you'll enjoy it, and it's something new that nobody else has done. Everybody does podcasts, everybody does video casts, but nobody's combined them and done it on a scheduled basis where they're live. That is what's unique about it, okay? It's going to be live. Anything can happen, but we want to give you something that's fresh to be able to have every week to talk about different industry things, always a new topic. And also, this is my chance to tell you, please email us at info@masterthenec.com, our normal, or you can go to our website. Let me show you. You can go to our website here at Electrician Live, and you can go over here to the contact page. On the contact page, you can request to sponsor an episode if you're a company. You can be a special guest request or send somebody in you thought might be a good special guest. You can suggest topics for future shows. All of that gets filled in here, and you just submit it, and we will get it. Here you find out this is Brittany. Here is the Director of Content, and of course Zach is VP of Management of the new Electrician Live program. So should be pretty interesting how we interact on the live show. So again, hopefully it goes well, but we'll see. So bookmark January 4th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We look forward to seeing you then.